Took a classic Yosemite hike up to Clouds Rest.
Clouds Rest 2.5.
As a classic hike, there's lots of versions of this one all over YouTube. My spin has some panos I'm pretty happy with, some squirrels, some fauns. Come along with me and check out Clouds Rest up in Yosemite. All right, here we are. Big Oak Flat. I was the second car at 5:14, but by 5:30 the parking lot was really filling up. So I'm in Yosemite. There it is, Clouds Rest, 7.1 miles. Started out at 8,100 feet at the parking lot. Clouds Rest is at 9,900 feet. So it's another day of up, up, up. Good day to be in Yosemite. Looks like there's a lot of smoke in the valley there. But I think that's Clouds Rest. That's where we're headed today. And try and get up there and get some good views of the valley. I really hope the smoke blows out. We'll see. It'll be spectacular anyway you cut it though. First mile or so was pretty flat. The next mile or so, there's an 1,100 foot elevation gain, so hopping and popping. There's a lot of smoke. You can smell it in the air, taste it. I hope once we get up to Clouds Rest, the polarizer will be able to cut through it and we'll get some decent photos, but clearly there's a lot of smoke in the air. Here's a photo of a golden-mantled ground squirrel, captured just as it was watching the sun break the ridgeline. Just ran into a person on the trail. This is their fourth day. They said the skies have been clear all the way up through yesterday afternoon. And this is a new fire. I've been checking the webcam all week through yesterday afternoon, and it's been crystal clear. So I was excited, but man, that smoke is just building, and that's the direction the wind just picked up from. So nice little patch of wildflowers along the trail here. This pond marks the halfway point of the hike. I was lucky enough to have it all to myself for long enough to set up and take the first pass of photos focused on the grasses to build this pano. The intention was to take a second pass focused on the far shore and do a focus stack, but the waves of Saturday Yosemite hikers started to catch up and I could not get a clean second set. Worked out though, and as long as you don't zoom in or print it too large, you'll never know. Also, I left my selfie shadow in there. The pond may look tranquil, but it's kind of a rough neighborhood. The dragonflies wear ankle bracelets. People. Right north on this part of the trail, there were a bunch of ground squirrels. Hoping that one will run by. Guess not. I got some pictures. That's it. Good day out in Yosemite. I guess it's hard to have a bad day out in Yosemite. Clouds Rest 2.5. Could go over to the left down the Yosemite Valley. Maybe we'll try it in the spring, come up from the valley. I gotta hit the treadmill to do that one. Anyway, it's 2.5 miles. Get in there. Yeah, that's me heavy breathing. Yeah, so that should be Half Dome. We're going up there to Clouds Rest. You can see the smoke coming. That's where the wind's blowing from, so I just hope I can get up there before the smoke really moves in. What a bummer. It's just my luck. I'll get up there and then just as the clouds waft over Half Dome into the valley. So check this out. The smoke is just creeping in. Race against time. There it is. You can see the people up there huffing and puffing just like I am. Almost there. Clouds Rest foot trail. That's all. Then you're on top. The intention was to video over the whole spine, but as somebody wigged out by heights, I had to turn off and focus. So worth pushing through though. That's where the car is. That lake down there. It's north though. Took a hike out there earlier this year. Of course, Half Dome. I knew a basic panorama shot would look like this. 29 millimeters, one row, 10 vertical shots spliced together. You get the lake, to the valley, past the valley, but Half Dome looks small, and it's supposed to be the star. I knew I could do better. This is what I had in mind when deciding to do this classic hike. 135 millimeters, 2 rows, 15 vertical shots in each row. The 135 keeps Half Dome the star of the photo, and the detail you get is just off the hook. To prove it, we can zoom in on Half Dome. You can see the people climbing up the cables. You can see the Instagram influencers out on the ledge. This panel, to my eyes, looks the way it looks when you stand up there on Clouds Rest, looking out over Yosemite Valley. On a high-res printer, you could get a 15-foot wide, 4-foot tall picture on this one. Get in touch. Happy to send one out at cost. There's the lake where we parked 6 miles ago. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but man, she's a big one. Pretty much the last up today. Just gotta get up over that ridge, and then it's downhill to the car. Yeah, so the wind picked up a bit and blew the smoke out of this valley anyways. This morning, that peak over there was starting to get shrouded and you couldn't really see it because of the smoke, so I was a little depressed, as you may have heard on the video, but it's definitely cleared up. It's a great day now. Can't smell smoke at all. Definitely can't taste it. Saw these two with their mom, but could not get them all in one frame. We were about 50 feet from the parking lot, and a bunch of people walked by, not even looking over to see what I was photographing. I have a big camera and a long zoom. I was not discreet, but the fauns and I were all alone in a crowd, as it were. It was nice to have ended the hike when the restaurants were still open. Country driving means bugs on the windshield. Enjoyed a nice light show on the ride home. Thanks for watching.